Have you ever wondered where we got modern ideas for amazing structures like the White House?
We have received many ideas from ancient Greek architecture.
Firstly, Greeks had many rules and codes to make their buildings safer, like precise, wide, or tall shapes in buildings.
Because of these standards, most Greek buildings are still standing today.
Today, we still use many of the same standards as the Greeks, like making buildings on a solid foundation.
There are three main types of pillars: the Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian.
The Doric is the oldest and least decorated of all pillars. These pillars have no bases.
The Ionic pillars were newer than the Doric style. They are taller and thinner and had clever designs on the base and capital.
Corinthian pillars were the newest and most advanced. They were strongest and most decorated. They were mainly decorated with leaves.
We use these pillars today in many structures. They are usually found in government buildings. They can also be found in other buildings like the Lincoln Memorial.
The main structures in Greek city-states were temples, stoas, theaters, assembly halls, and gymnasia.
A stoa was a public building used for gathering places. Local markets were held there, and it was also used for just a meeting place.
Greek theaters served an important role in ancient Greek society. They were used as gathering places. At theaters, they showed comedies, tragedies, musicals, and poems.
The seats at a theater formed a half circle, each seat moving upwards. We still use this style of seating today in structures like movie theaters.
In ancient Greece, temples played an important role.
In the city-states, Greeks had many temples. Depending on the city-state, the temples were dedicated to different gods.
The temples in Athens were usually a regular shape, with pillars on the front and back.
Ancient Greek gymnasia were long and rectangular. There is no roof. The sides were solid gray walls.
At the front entrance of a gymnasium was a square structure with pillars. The pillars were usually Ionic. At the back of the gymnasium was a bigger rectangular building with similar Ionic pillars.
One famous Greek structure that American culture has borrowed a lot of ideas from is the Parthenon.
The Parthenon was a Greek structure that was built from 447 to 432 BC. The Parthenon was a square structure that had some stone pillars holding it up on all sides.
The Parthenon was a temple dedicated to the goddess Athena.
It costed 469 talents to afford to make the Parthenon. It only cost 1 talent to make a triumph, which was the most advanced warship of the time.
For example, one of the things that we have adopted from the Parthenon was a triangular roof that we use for rain to roll off of it.
Overall, Greek architecture had a huge impact on modern society.
We have borrowed many ideas from Greece, like pillars or the idea of making structures on solid foundations.
Thank you for watching.